Hey there, my fellow anglers and fishing fanatics. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the fishing forecast for a very special day, Friday, December 19th, 2025, across our incredible Canadian waters. Now, friends, for many of us, December means one thing. The ice is starting to get serious and winter fishing is in full swing. This day, with its waning crescent moon and classic cold conditions, promises some intriguing opportunities if you know where to look and what to cast. Don't let the cold deter you. Some of the most memorable catches happen when most folks are bundled up indoors. Today, we're talking about how to turn a chilly winter day into a triumph on the ice. I've got some current data from across Canada with a closer look at conditions in southern Ontario, which gives us a great picture for many popular ice fishing destinations. So, grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's get into it. First up, let's talk tactics for some of our cold water champions. Northern pike. Friends, December is prime time for pike, especially as the ice fishing season truly gets underway across many Canadian lakes. Pike are known as opportunistic predators year-round, but in these colder waters they're definitely on the hunt for easy meals to conserve energy. You'll find them lurking near the edges of weed beds, submerged timber, or rocky points, often in shallow to medium depths, typically from 8 to 15 feet, where baitfish might be seeking shelter. My little trick here, tip-ups with large dead bait like smelt or herring, are incredibly effective, or if you're jigging, go for large spoons or aggressive jerkbaits. Don't be shy with your lure size, my friends. They're looking for a substantial, energy-rich meal to sustain them through the cold. Next, let's talk about the magnificent Lake Trout. As the waters cool, these beauties will be seeking out their preferred stable temperatures. They tend to drop down into deeper zones, anywhere from 30 to 80 feet, where the water is typically around 4 degrees Celsius, their sweet spot. Look for them around major structural changes, deep drop-offs and humps in clear, oxygenated lakes. Your sonar will be your best friend here, helping you mark fish and adjust your depth. I'd recommend vertical jigging with heavy spoons or large tube jigs, fished right on or very near the bottom. The key is to work your lure aggressively to grab their attention, then pause. That little pause often mimics a wounded baitfish and can trigger a strike from even a cautious laker. Finally, for those looking for consistent action and a delicious meal, we have the ever-popular Yellow Perch. These schooling panfish often congregate in winter and can offer fantastic fishing. You'll find them near the bottom, often along weed edges, subtle humps, or any structure that offers cover and holds baitfish. In lakes that are starting to ice over, they might be concentrated in areas with favorable oxygen levels. Small jigs tipped with minnows or waxworms are your best bet. Light line is crucial for detecting their often subtle bites. Don't be afraid to move around until you find a school. Once you do, the action can be non-stop. Look for them in 20 to 40 feet of water. Now for the nitty-gritty, the conditions themselves. Weather. Across much of central and eastern Canada, Friday, December 19th, 2025, is shaping up to be a classic winter day. In places like London, Ontario, we're expecting a mix of sun and cloud, with daytime highs around -4 degrees Celsius and dropping to -5 degrees Celsius at night. There's a 60% chance of flurries overnight, bringing a light dusting of snow. Wind will generally be a gentle to moderate breeze, but with these cold air temperatures, any breeze will feel very cold. Atmospheric pressure is looking stable or slowly falling. This, my friends, according to some experienced anglers, can make fish more active as they sense the change in their swim bladders. Water temperature. The water temperature story is classic early winter. As we move into December, most lakes will have undergone turnover, meaning the entire water column has mixed to a consistent 4 degrees Celsius at depth. As the air temperatures drop further, the surface layers will be near freezing and freezing over in many areas. However, remember that the warmest, densest water, around 4 degrees Celsius, settles at the bottom, creating a crucial thermal refuge for many fish species. This is why targeting deeper zones is often key during this time of year. Cold water has more dissolved oxygen, which is good, but fish metabolism slows significantly, making them less inclined to chase fast-moving baits. Moon phase. December 19th, 2025 brings us the waning crescent phase, very close to a new moon with an illumination of less than 1%. While some popular fishing beliefs associate specific moon phases with peak activity, in winter the stability of weather and water temperature often plays a more significant role. The waning crescent is sometimes seen as a period of moderate fish activity, perhaps more so during the twilight hours of dawn and dusk. Considering these factors, I would give the overall bite assessment for Canada on December 19th, 2025, a challenging but rewarding 1 grade. The colder air temperatures and the onset of serious ice conditions in many areas mean you will need to be prepared and persistent. However, the stable deeper water temperatures and the natural foraging instincts of cold water adapted species suggest that if you can locate those active fish, you're in for some excellent action. It's not a day for casual casting, it's a day for dedicated strategic angling with slower, more deliberate presentations. So, my friends, bundle up, stay safe on the ice, and chase those winter trophies. May your lines be tight and your coolers heavy. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future forecasts and tips. And tell me in the comments below, what are your go-to winter baits and what kind of ice fishing adventures are you planning for this December?